Today, let's get you unstuck. I'm Steve Grossman, and I know there are 3 primary reasons why people get stuck, and we're going to talk about defeating those today. So if someone is stuck, such as yourself, there are always one of 3 things going on. Either the person can't do what needs to be done, they won't do what needs to be done, or they don't know how to do what's done. So think about that for a second. They can't do it, they won't do it, or they don't know how. And those are the bottom line reasons why people, such as yourself even, don't move forward, why they get stuck, how they get stuck. So let's look at each of those. The first one is can't do it. And this I mean by the fact that they don't believe they can. They can't do it. I can't do that. There's no way I could do that. They can't see themselves doing that, something like that. Second one is they won't do it. So they know what needs to be done, they know it should be done, they know why, all of that, but they won't. Maybe you won't. And there could be a lot of reasons why. And then the last one is they don't know how. You don't know how. You know it's important, you want to do it, but you just don't know where to start. Now, this is important to note because we obviously address each of these reasons with different actions or antidotes or something like that, right? Like if we can't do something, we have to build belief that we can, build confidence, build competence, things like that. If we won't do it, well, we'll get to that in a second. If we don't know how, we need to learn, right? We can learn. That ties in with can't do it or can do it. And now you're getting part of what I'm going after today, which is these all intertwine or layer, things like that. Now, won't do it is an interesting one because there can be reasons why we won't do it. We don't feel like it's the right thing to do, so we're not going to do that. Those could be very positive reasons, but sometimes they're negative reasons. And I won't go into those. But what I want to point out is that if you're the one stuck, I want you to use what we talked about in another video recently, which was an inner voice, an inner relationship, an inner life, to explore what's going on. Is it because I don't believe I can? I can't do it? I have that belief? Is it because I won't? Not going to do it. Is it because I don't know how? And now I want to go back to that won't, because often we think it's a won't. I just won't do it. Or we beat ourselves up because, well, we can't make sense of anything else. So it must be something in us that's stopping us. So there must be something in there that I won't do it. But often what we find out is that the reason we won't is we don't believe we can, or we don't know how. We don't know where to start to learn. We don't know how because we haven't believed we could, so we haven't put in the time to do it, which is another version of won't. And so, this could get confusing, but it doesn't have to. One of the ways to cut through it is to write this down on a piece of paper and kind of stare at it, type it out on your computer and go, okay, which one of these am I doing? Am I stuck in I can't do it? And are those reasons why that's there true? How can I defeat them? How can I address them? What can I do about them? If it's a won't do it, why? Is it a good, valid reason, or is it a negative, silly reason? I never thought about doing that before, and I hated doing that in 3rd grade. Well, you're not in 3rd grade anymore. I don't know, silly reason. I don't know. Why haven't I learned? Why am I afraid to look into that? What's going on? So if we're stuck, it's important to look into that inner life and find out which of these 3 reasons, which often are linked together. So it doesn't mean it's more reasons. It actually helps us address the primary one and get it out of the way so that we can then be unstuck and move forward. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope you'll get yourself unstuck and get to work on that great idea, that great project, that great thing that you've wanted to tackle for so long, because we want to see you win. Thanks. Bye.